I'm still trying to knock the rust off.
A little bit of a side load there at the last second.
I'm trying to execute a stabilized approach.
It was a touch low there towards those trees.
There are signs of some hope.
Holy Blado!
Yeah, I'm going off the runway though.
In the end, my problem was identified.
I got big feet.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say you do have big feet, and we're going to work on foot placement.
Abort plan.
Straight ahead.
Okay. Brakes release. And we are about ready.
Okay.
Let's turn, face traffic. And we gotta switch this over. Actually, I use my NCS.
Perfect.
Bolton Tower, experimental 112, Delta Romeo, ready to go on 22. Right, closed traffic or closed traffic.
Runway 22, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Clarification, we'd like to stay in the pattern, sir.
November 2, Delta Romeo, roger, make left closed traffic, report midfield, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
22, left closed traffic, 2 Delta Romeo. It's interesting that he cleared us on course and had no idea what our course was.
Right, I didn't finish.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of an iffy transmission, but I didn't quite finish.
I wonder why he gave us left traffic today, but who cares?
All right, here we go. Lined up.
We are.
There we go. Gauge is in the green. Airspace alive.
Okay, good with the tracking. Acceleration feels good. We've got about 50 knots at 1,000 feet. I like that. Perfect.
I'm going to do VY here.
Okay.
Delta Romeo's left down 122.
Number 2, Delta Romeo, runway 22, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 2 Delta Romeo.
I think you just hit the trim. Try that one.
2 Delta Romeo, clear for the option.
There we go, that sounded better.
Too many buttons.
So try about 20 inches on downwind. By leaving the power kind of high at 25-ish, you end up accelerating and you keep having to trim for the new speed, and then when you leave power back, you're going to have to trim to slow down.
Alright, you're going to slow down anyway because it's going to
Yep.
put the flaps down. They're raising those teeth there.
Good.
Start my turn. Half flaps.
That was perfect. I don't know if you were seeing the gauge, but you
Yes.
let go at the button at the right moment.
That's going to be a high.
Yes, okay. Clear final.
Okay. Come on, full flaps.
Power is going to come back. Trim is going to be nosing up so that you're slowing down, because we've got altitude and airspeed that we have to bleed.
Yes, we are high.
That's okay. They'll always come down. That's never a problem. Airspeed's looking better. Good. Good. Now add a little power and just maintain the 2 reds, 2 whites. Nose down and power. You can do both. Take them a little bit more over to my side. Now just hold that power setting. Get right over the center line. Keep the nose pointing long all the way down. Just keep looking all the way ahead of you. Look far ahead, look far ahead, look far ahead. A little bit of a side load there at the last second. Okay,
Flaps up.
flaps up.
Flaps are up. Field spar pin warning.
Yep. And just hold it down, wait for her to accelerate. There's about 80 knots, she should start, boom. She should start climbing at 80 knots, and she did. My Apple Watch wanted us to know that we're in a loud environment and that might hurt our ears.
Climbs VY.
So what do you think happened on that rollout?
Hey, yeah, I don't know. Somehow I got too far over one side and I incorrect, I think.
Because it was looking really good. Where were your eyes at the moment of touchdown?
They were looking down the runway.
Good.
Tower 2 Delta Romeo's left downwind 22, touch and go.
November 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22, clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, runway 22, 2 Delta Romeo.
Good. 2 and 2. Good. Trim a little slower. Power back just a skosh.
Bring in full flaps.
Okay. Cut a little more to the right. Get right over the center line. Come a little bit more right. Good. A little bit more. Good. A little bit more. You're still on the left side of the runway. Okay. And we're in ground effect. Bring power back just a little bit at a time. Now just hold the nose just that 2 to 3 degrees nose up. Okay. You had a little bit of a left pull this time, but not nearly as much.
And flaps are up.
Flaps are up.
go.
With your feet, with your feet.
That was a little better.
Yeah, well, much better. We didn't have that big side loading. On final next time, make a deliberate effort to put your toes on the black rudder as opposed to letting any of it rest up on the brakes. I think that you may have had some brake engaged that first time.
That could be.
And I got a little bit of a shudder as if we were dragging a brake as we were getting light.
All right, I'll give that a go. Well, Golden Tower, November 112 Delta Romeo, left downwind runway 22, touch and go.
November 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22 cleared for the option, and altimeter now 29902.
29902, cleared for the option, runway 22, 2 Delta Romeo.
That's cool. That's the first time I've been able to play with that, and
Does it work?
well, to be the co-pilot on a plane that's big enough to have controls for the co-pilot.
Oh, cool. And your co-pilot duties.
Are these the same width screens?
Yeah, they're exactly the same. You could actually interchange them.
Okay. Yeah, the perspective is making that one look wider. Put it on the right hand number 2.
All right.
So just kind of keep scooching over towards the right.
Both flaps.
That looks more centered to me. You're going to be all right. And we'll just fly into ground effect. And then you're going to bring the nose up just 2 or 3 degrees. Holy bueno!
Yeah, I'm going off the runway though. Okay,
Yep.
get back on the runway, see at the flaps.
Yeah, we forgot to take our toes off the brakes.
Now, maybe. Right, flaps are up. Here we go.
But that was a super, super smooth touchdown.
That was a little better, so I get my fat feet off the brakes.
Yeah, but it was a very nice rolling onto the runway. That was not an arrival, that was a roll on.
Golden Tower 112 Delta Romeo, left downwind, runway 22, touch and go.
November 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22 cleared, touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 22, 2 Delta Romeo. Half flaps. Dips 6 up in the white arc, so slow down here. There we go. 1 November Yankees, holding short, Alpha 1, ready for takeoff.
Pilots 1-1 November Yankee, Bolt and Terror, hold short, runway 22, arriving traffic.
Holding short, 22, traffic in sight.
Okay. When you put in full flaps, put your heels on the floor and your toes down on the rudders.
Roger.
Toes on the rudders, off of the brakes.
Full flaps.
Yep, you're still up on the brakes. Nope, back down onto the brakes, or onto the rudders.
On the rudders.
Now you've got your toes on the brake.
No, on the bottom.
There you go. Down.
Yeah.
Okay. Just hold that.
Flaps coming up.
Okay, go ahead and accelerate. They're on their way up. They're up.
Got full power.
Okay, while we're on downwind, I want you to put your feet flat on the floor. Now we'll just lift your toes and slide until you get contact. That's where I want your feet. Nope, nope. Flat on the floor and just, I want you just literally using your toes on just the black rubber.
Okay, because get used to that.
Your left foot literally,
Dragging.
yeah, you lifted your left foot and you applied brake when we landed.
Pilots 1-1 November Yankee, contact departure, have a good day.
Departure 1 November Yankee. Tower, 2 Delta Romeos, left downwind, runway 22, touch and go.
November 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22, clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 2 Delta Romeo. Alright, I'll try that. Slide my feet.
Yep. It's very nice of them to put the freeway right where it is. That makes a beautiful visual.
I agree. I feel like we're a little high.
A little bit. Once again, to quote the FAA administrator, we've never left anybody up there yet. We're just a touch high, but we're going to come right down into it.
Yeah. I'm actually okay with that.
Yep. There you go. One red. Now add some power because we are sinking. So rest that descent rate. Go ahead and put in your rest of your flaps so that you get that nose down.
Flaps.
Okay. Notice how that killed the AOA for a little while. Perfect. Let's get back over onto the right side of the runway. A little bit more towards the right. Better. Scoosha power. And just hold that. And then as you get over the concrete, wipe the power off very gently. Just keep looking all the way down. Look all the way down. Just hold that attitude. Just hold that. Oh, good catch. Good catch. Very good catch.
Hey, look at that. I didn't hit the rudder pedals.
Yeah.
All right, flaps coming up.
Flaps up.
And the brakes is what I'm trying to say.
Yep, I knew what you meant.
All right, here we go.
Yep. Let me help you with rudder. There we
I
go.
think my foot got stuck. I gotta be a full power here.
Perfect. Just push, 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 push. Accelerate. I think
That was a better landing.
That was a very good landing. So that's going to be our new ritual.
Okay.
Feet go flat on the floor, curl your toes up, and slide forward until you find the rudders.
Huh. Look at that, I learned something. Holding tower, 222 Delta Romeo, left downwind, 22, full stop.
November 2 Delta Romeo, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, 2 Delta Romeo. I got tongue-tied now. I was like, oh, I gotta stick a full stop in there somehow. Silliness, but trueness.
Okay, we're below flap speed.
And flaps half.
Good. Perfect. 2 reds, 2 whites. Oh, that was well done, sir. Okay, full flaps.
And round out, full flaps.
And do your foot tricking.
Slide my feet down. Full flaps.
I want your feet flat on the floor, and then just lift your toes until you can find the rubber stops.
Got it.
It was a touch low there towards those trees.
Yeah, I did give it a little power, but you should give it a little more power.
Now this is good because we've got a very stable, flat approach, and don't take your feet from where they are. Just let her roll all down the runway. I just want you to use rudder to stay on the white line. Good, just keep bringing it down. That was perfect, just hold it. Straighten it out, good. That's it.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was
I
interesting.
tried to correct, but then I started going back up.
November 2 Delta Romeo, turn right taxiway Alpha 3, taxi via Alpha to Charlie, monitor ground, point 8.
Get over there.
Alpha 3, Alpha, monitor ground, 2 Delta Romeo.
I got big feet.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say you do have big feet, and we're going to work on foot placement, but it was good to figure out what it was.
I don't really, I have size 11, I'm not that big, but I think the guy in the tower is laughing at me.
No, he would never do such a thing.
Well, he was laughing to himself.
That's unprofessional.